artifact here. It's a little preform, it ain't bad. It's nothing to brag about. It could be some kind of little tool too. It's like fossil tan shirt, it's got fossils in it, you can see it there. That's all I found so far in place. Alright, I'm done looking here. I'd say this is stuff from an hour and 45 minutes. Little broken open river cobbles and lots of flakes off the manufacture of ancient artifacts. It's a shame I didn't find an Amos made out of that. And with that divot in the side, that looks like a pressure flake when you nap to pop out a notch kind of on a point. I don't know, might not be, but it sure looks like it to me. I got this little knife. It's nothing to brag about, but it's a find. You know, this is coming up on 5 hours. I've looked on this site yesterday. I found an end scraper and that's it. And today this. You got to put in the time if you want to find that one nice point a week or every 2 weeks or once a month. That looks like Crooksville. But anyway, I'm going to go someplace else now and try to get something else. You know, not bad, but not that nice. I'm heading out here. Found one little knife blade this morning, nothing to brag about, a below average piece. Looked for a good little while. Not as long as usual, but the place I was on isn't that great. These places are better, so I have at least a better shot of finding something decent at least. I'll get back on my first find if I have any. Calling for thunderstorms, but it's a beautiful day right now. Look at these huge, beautiful clouds. It looks like a painting looking up the river. This is awesome. Later. See how this is squared off? It's a gun flint, but it's broke. But it might not be broke. It might be nubbed down. It looks like it's kind of worked there, but you can see it. See it? That's a gun flint. For sure. Look, it's like that. Oh man, that's a gun flint. Later. Got this, and that looks like the tip off of a blunt. And this is right where I found them blunts. And it's real translucent. I'm getting the sun. See, it's that green stuff. Right in where I found that last gold blunt. Might not be, it might be the corner off. I think it's the tip of a blunt though. Later. And you might remember this piece of foam. This is where I found all that flint ridge. And the water's been up on it. The water was up, and look, oh, look how nice this would have been. Red with, all broke apart. Almost everything I found, well, everything I did find in here was broke. All of it's broke up. I mean, all of this time falling right out of the bank, and I sifted all this. This is how hard it is to find nice artifacts. It just is. Oh man, that would have been a month maker. Right there's another flake of red jasper. You can see there's still a little bit of fire rock in here coming out, but there ain't much. With that nice flint that was in here, I scraped this just till I couldn't get hardly nothing in my screen. But oh man, look how finely that's made. And it's red and white, and that's not a notch, that's a break. That point looks like it would have been huge. And it is translucent. You can't tell because there's a storm rolling in. Oh, that would have been nice. That would have been nice. It's expertly napped. The material is beautiful, but it's how it goes. That is how it goes. Like 3 flakes of flint roads laying out there up there, and that's it. I've got that place sifted out too, and we haven't had many high waters, but look at that black sky. Wow. It's coming that way. I gotta get to the car. Until next time, I'll add more clips to this video later. Let's make some clouds look menacing. And there's big cracks of thunder. I only got like a few hundred more yards to go to my car, but man, the storm is coming. I left just in time. I'm glad I didn't decide to sift up here, because I would have never made it back. Oh, I hear it. Menacing. Man. Later. Look here. Yesterday when I got him kiwis, I got him pears too. And old Reggie
Tell him you're going by Reggie this week. I don't know what the deal is, but that's all he's answering to, is Reg. Come on, Reggie. You got plenty here, buddy. Look at him. He don't want nobody taking it. You see that SWAT there? What's going on, buddy? Well, not the greatest day, but I got rained out. The storms were rolling in. Man, I found a heartbreaking tip. And I found that little blade this morning, so I got a few clips today anyway. It takes all day to find ancient artifacts, and then you might not even find none. But that's how it goes, and here's a look at my buddy. Listen to him. He's liking them pears, isn't he? I think that's your new favorite, isn't it, buddy? Look at this. You're gonna eat all of it? Look here. Man, Squirrel Man, was you hungry or what, buddy? He's loving that. Look at him. Holy smokes, Squirrel Man. That was just the very end of it. You got a whole pear down there. You can have more of it if you want. Hey, that's not nice. Nobody's taking your pears. You see that again? Scratching me. After I bring you something. Alright, folks. I'll get back at you on my next one. I'll either bottle dig or arrowhead hunt, depending on how much it rains. Later. I thought this was a flake and it's a point. I set it back down. Right in here's where I was scraping, and you can see right here's the base clay. Right up here, right off the lip of the base clay coming out of the bank. Right here's a point. It looks like it has a tip dang, but well, maybe not. It might be blunted. It ain't bad for this time of year. It's an Amos too. And it looks like it has a little chisel tip. See, that's an Amos for sure. You know, not my best one, but it looks like it has a tool tip on it. It ain't bad. It's real thin, real ground. Huh. Pretty crazy. You can see that's blunt, like not blunted. It's like it's been used, and it's. See, that's made that way. You can tell for sure. Heck, it's even ground up here. I don't find stuff like this on this site. Rework points. They're just either broke or perfect. Huh. It's Crooksville. Well, anyway, later I'm on a board. Something else. It looks like nice material too. You see it right here? It's some kind of tool. Alright. That's pretty decent. It's real beautiful material. Look at that, folks. It's jewel grade. Not the greatest thing, but at least I'm finding stuff. To a point now this. And too often. Right where I found that blade, I started scraping. And look right here, there's a drill right on my shovel. Unbelievable. Got another one. Look at that drill. Probably broke, but it's Crooksville, and that's pretty nice. It was probably a little pen drill. It probably only had just a little bit more on it, but that's still pretty nice. All right, real nicely worked. Look at it. Later. Well, that's a shame. You know what that is, don't you? A G10 smoker Amos with a needle tip that's snapped in half. Man, I've been finding the nice broke stuff. Man, that would have been nice. Look at that. That greenish gray. Well, this is more gray. But expertly made, serrated, busted. Some of them have to be busted, though. I'm happy with that drill, though. Later. Here's another handheld nutting stone. Some of them are like this. They're just barely started. It's roughed up right in here. You can kind of see the divot. And then right here you can see it. It's almost like it's pecked out. It's almost like it's pecked out. You can see it. It's right there in the middle. It's made of sandstone. Later. Alright, here's the stuff I got. It could have been an awesome day, and I don't think there's anything off that drill. You can see the light notching on it right there. See it?
it's been popped off a core, and you can see the notch right there and right there. It's just it's nice. That's a day maker at least. You know, this ain't bad. That tip tree worked. I don't know why they did that, but that's Crooksville Church. I got this nice little tool. It's real translucent, like river cobble stuff with a vein in it. And heartbreaker of the day. Oh man, that would have been nice. Would have been a good one. A month maker for sure, but this is at least a day maker, finding a nice little drill like that. This other stuff's below average. This isn't, but man, look at that. You can see the cross section of it there. Expertly worked, needle tip. Oh, and here's the flint. River cobbles cracked open. You can see I find points out of this kind of stuff all the time. Kind of a golden brown waxy cortex. Here's another piece of it with the tan inside. Lots of flakes of Crooksville. Lots of real nice translation stuff. Here's stuff that looks like red jasper. It's in pebble form in the river. Here's another piece of it. I'd say that's been heat treated. There's some of that translucent stuff, and this stuff's a river cobble too. Look at that stuff. Kind of a golden, imagine the name inside of that. And see, there's Upper Mercer. Just lots of different stuff. See, grays. There's another piece of classic Upper Mercer Coshocton blue black from it outcrops in Coshocton County of Ohio. There's a channel on here called Artifacts and Big Racks. He looks in Coshocton County a lot, and even looks on some outcrops of it. So here's another piece of real beautiful material. Look at that stuff, smoky green, translucent. Look at this. Look at that stuff. Beautiful. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get him to take a break. Got a couple cool things today for you to look at. Get him to take a break and get up and dig some marbles in the dump. That'll be on here too. Look at this flake. It's got like a stripe through it. That would have been sick, a point out of that. All right, I brought a sandwich with me. I'm just gonna do this while I eat lunch. Heading down into this dump, see if I can't find a few marbles for like, I don't know, hour or two. And then I'm gonna go back out on the river a little bit if it don't rain, try to find another arrowhead for my next video. So start another video today too. I appreciate you watching, and I'll get back if I find anything down here, which I should make a few finds. All right, I'm back here. I got my first cool bottle. I don't have this, I've never found it, I can tell you. It's an embossed RC, no deposit, no return. Royal Crown Cola. That's pretty cool. I don't have it, so I'll take it. That's a good one for my newer bottle collection. No deposit, I don't have it, so I'll put that in my collection later. I like this dump because I see everything because the soil's dark. It's plastic. I thought that was silver for a minute, but right here, another coin. And that's a penny for sure. And it's probably a wheat. I don't know, it could be a memorial. I can't tell. But I'll get it cleaned up, and if it's anything, I'll show you. If not, it's just a penny. Later. That's not a bad jar, Atlas Strong Shoulder Mason. You know, these are only worth a couple bucks, but that's perfect. And look here, I was raking this stuff back real fast. My shoelace is caught there, but right there's a marble. Didn't even see that. Huh. Miss a few. I was raking that stuff real fast. This didn't look bad. Yeah, look at that. It's blended. That's a Marble King. It's like a blended rainbow. That's pretty cool with that white in it. Anyway, later, it's raining too, so I'll probably not be able to stay but like an hour. And then I'm gonna get out of here and go look for arrowheads again. Another one of these Pepsis. Look how nice the ACO is on them. It's just perfect. And it's not rubbing off. I'm on this well-drained hill. These are the nicest ACL bottles I've ever found. I forgot my water, so I'm just gonna stay till I get really thirsty, and then I'm gonna go get something to drink and get back to the river later. I've never dug one of these, and you know, this bottle's probably only worth $2, but somebody would buy it because it says Royal Crown on it. Another one right in the same area. Never got one, now I got two. Later. This is just too muddy. It didn't rain every place here yesterday, but it sure as heck rained up here hard. I'm getting cave-ins, and it's just so mushy that I'm gonna miss too many marbles. I got one, I got them 2 RCs, and this stuff right here I'm gonna take. The Pepsi's beautiful. I found a Coke, but it's messed up. The ACL's messed up. But I'll go out and try to find some more stuff on the river. And if I can't, this will be it on this video. The penny that I found here is a memorial. It's 1960 something. So nothing great, but it's in nice condition. But I'll see you on the next one. I'm gonna start another video today, I think, on the river. So the finds on this will just be the finds on this. Later. It's a shame that don't have, that's got like a slug plate thing on it. That's an old prescription bottle, and that's a cork one laying out here. I'll have to dig in here on the next trip maybe. Thanks for watching. I'll dig in this area in the next spot, next trip. Later. Walking out of here, and right over there's where I found that prescription bottle. I wanted to see what was here. Lots of new trash, but I got a marble and it looks really unique. Oh, it's nice. It's pretty. Let me wipe it off here. Don't know that I have one this color. It's a nice purple one, real deep purple. That's pretty cool. So I got 2 marbles for that frame anyway. Later. Yeah, they haven't made orange juice and things like this for a while. Glass containers, ACL, pasteurized orange juice, and it looks like it would have had like a place's name on it. That would have been cool, but the ACL's all messed up. I'm getting out of here now. That'll be the last find, definitely. It's just too muddy. I'm missing marbles. See how clumping up it is? The marbles clump up and you can't see them, and I don't want to miss them. All right, I'm out here on the river again. I'm making another video. It's a shame the dump was so muddy. I could have probably found some nice masons and marbles and stuff, and who knows what else, but it was just way too muddy. Right up here and right up here will be 2 more adventures I went on with good finds. Just click on them to watch them. I'm starting a new video here now. Whatever else I find will be on my next upload. I got enough for this one. Thanks for watching, folks. Later.